you speak about the narcissist, number three. That was number two we just read about. This is number three, the narcissist. Now, the narcissist, are excessively self-observed, individuals with an inflated sense of their own importance. Of course, a lot of people do that, especially even Democrats. They crave attention, admiration, and often believe they are superior to others. Not me. Ain't superior word shit, and fuck your superior. You keep that piece of shit next time you go to the toilet and gotta take a motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be honest. 100 hit the game. You know what I'm saying? But we see here where narcissists have a knack, for charming others. Oh, of course. The creep Joe Biden and the Biden administration, the demon Democrats going all the way back to Richard Butler's ass, Nixon and LBJ and Anthony Fox squeeze head fire, killing murderous, blood-sucking idiot. Have been doing this to the American people for a very long time. Don't even, narcissists, they believe they have the right to do that shit. Talking about a narcissist. I know you ain't talking about one out here that's trying to speak up for his country and the land that he stands on when he sees shit going shitty ways and you want everybody to forget about it. So you trying to chump him up to be a knack for charming others, and may initially come across as confident and charismatic. That's not the point. You could keep that shit all together because that goes to them, the demons itself. However, they lack empathy and genuine concern for others' feelings and needs beneath the surface. Well, get away from that nutcase, and start focusing on what really needs to be done. Trusting a narcissist can be dangerous as they may, exploit your trust for their gain. Of course, look at what has been going on in this country in many ways with our political arena, in many other things. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to breeze through. For their gain, they may manipulate you into doing things that benefit them, disregarding your own well-being. Additional narcissists are often unable to provide genuine support or care, leaving you feeling emotionally unfulfilled. Well, that is something that you have to do for yourself. Fuck a narcissist and their bullshit. Grow up. You must trust within yourself. It always comes from within yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if people are speaking words to you, don't mean that the words must move you or change you. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's saying flakes are definitely, you know what I'm saying? And now you're saying that flakes are individuals who are unreliable and fail to follow through on their commitments. They make promises they can't keep. You know what I'm saying? Promises are comfort to a fool. You know what I'm saying? Promises are comfort to a fool. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Democrats have never kept any of their promise. What promise have they truly kept? Hold on. I was saying they make promises that they can't keep. Like I said, promises are comfort to a fool. Don't let anybody promise you anything or tell you words of sugar daddy when the words or the language that they're mentioning to you is sweet and sugary and everything, but when they go back and they're supposed to finish it off as to what they promised, it doesn't come true. As a matter of fact, Sometimes it's even shortchanged or just giving at the time in order to manipulate your mind to vote for them. So be true to the words that you say to people, you know what I'm saying, in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? And be true to your commitments that you stand for in the world that you live as a man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs, Slick Willie. You know what I mean? But frequent cancel plans at the last minute, often at the last minute, and offers flimsy excuses for their lack of dependency. Don't depend on anyone. You stand as a team, each man must hold his own. The same with the woman. Trusting a flake can lead to constant disappointment and frustration. You know what I'm saying? Because you set yourself up for that one. Even the Democrats can't do that to me. You may find yourself relying on them for essential matters only to be let down time and time again. Well, let them keep doing it while you work on what you need to do to get up straight and stay right in the flight. Their lack of reliability can strain your relationship and leave you feeling disrespected and unvalued. Number 5, well, you have to have confidence and strength within yourself. In the end, that is where it comes from, within yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like the hippies used to say, they're searching for happiness. Well, where does happiness come from? Okay. The number 5 is the Green Eye Monster. Very good title. You know what I'm saying? The Green Eye Monster refers to individuals who are consumed by jealousy and envy. Yeah, we could go through that for a whole hour about that one. You know what I'm saying? This is why you cease to destroy African people. Anyway, they constantly compare themselves to others, and experience resentment towards others' success or happiness. Oh yeah, we know that. That's why a lot of our brothers and sisters end up in the project. You know what I'm saying? That's why black people never got a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? Even though you took the shit from the black people in itself, that you call yourself taking over. You know what I'm saying? The individual may attempt to undermine or sabotage those they perceive to be a threat. Well, of course, we've seen that all across the board. Okay? I ain't deceiving a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And even if I did, I don't do that shit no more. That's what I'm talking about. Understanding what you are standing for and correcting it and making the right move and traveling the right path. There's nothing wrong. Everybody was young once. Everybody was adolescents once. Everyone was in the stupid stage at once, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so on. But you have to grow up. So those they perceive to be a threat sounds like the demon Democrat to me. You know what I'm saying? Driven by their insecurity and inadequacy. Well, again, the strength comes from within you. Let no one take that from you. Let's be honest with you. Trusting a green eye monster can be, you know what I'm saying, detrimental to your growth and well-being. They may try to hold you back, discouraging your ambitions or engaging in toxic competition. They could do whatever they want to do, but they ain't gonna stop mind flu. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a rest at times, and everybody comes back and get up on your feet, dust yourself off, and get to trying. You know what I'm saying? Their negative energy can drain you and create an unhealthy dynamic in your relationship. No, it ain't, because their ass is gonna be left behind. I'm not a babysitter. Okay? So those are the 5 people I'm just according to them. You know what I mean? But we see here where Joe Biden broke that bitch. you know what I'm saying, has been shipping migrants to New York under Adams' nose. No, he hasn't. Mm-mm. No, no. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Adams knew about this. You know what I'm saying? Saying that we're trying to give Adams a good name so he could get reelected as well. But we see Mayor Adams routinely gripes about, Governor Abbott, Republican Texas, busing 37,000 migrants to New York City, even claiming he's trying to hurt the black-run city. No, he's not. That's racism. What he just said right there, that's racism. That is not true. And it's a lie. Talking about he's trying to hurt the black-run city. No, that blame lies on Joe Biden and the demon Democratic open border policy bullshit. That's a bald-headed, greasy Q-ball Adams. You know what I'm saying? Which is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But black-run city by overwhelming them with border crossers. You know what I'm saying? But the mayor still solid about creepy Joe Nutcase says broke back bitch bum ass, sending even more asylum seekers. You know what I'm saying? Is it also racist when the demon Democrats does it? Very good question. Clown. Eric, greasy nigga ass, sellout motherfucking greasy head, bump head, motherfucking shiny head, screwball Adams. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't talking nothing make no sense here. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Adams shouldn't be griping. And nobody, I'm not talking about the person giving the support. I'm talking about Mr. Adams, talking about Greg Abbott. You know what I'm saying? Greg Abbott was just Greg Abbott. The porn in the fact of knowing but not knowing, and acting like you don't know, but the still shit still go down anyway. I mean, what's the drill? You know what I'm saying? Facts is the feds pay the many charities and activities, charities and activists, non-profit, that also bus migrants from the border to the city in the interior. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the demon Democrats, because they're all for trying to get these new people to vote for them to keep them in power so their ass don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Because they know for well if the right person get in and bring that fucking fire to their ass and their investigations and all types of shit, they gonna be fucked. So we know they're gonna try to do anything to cheat our election. So you better understand that and do something about it. And creepy ass, nutcase ass, butt bitch Biden, bum ass, you know what I'm saying? Homeland Security Department has also flown roughly 33,000 migrants straight to New York. Oh yeah. I got nothing against people coming into the country. I don't care whether they're Latino, African, black, African, whatever, black, because black is black. It's only the mind that separates your non-cynical overstanding and how you act and your character. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody have a brain to think for themselves. I don't care if you're Chinese. I don't care if you, whatever. I don't care. But you got to respect the country as well. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with that happening. You know what I'm saying? Shipping them in. But when you have a system that requires, you know what I'm saying, money, this, that, resources, and so on, you know what I'm saying? And you deliberately pumping these people into our country, you know what I'm saying, in order to manipulate them and use them while you wipe out the regular American people with a vaccine. And then you sit up there and try to act as if you didn't do that. So we know for well that you're busting them over here and this and that and the third, and you have sold out over there hundreds of years with the different tyrant leaders and so on. to where you were over there removing some and putting some in and plotting on some and doing this and assassinating them secretly with chemicals and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you create what we see over there in itself. You know what I'm saying? And shipping 666 tons of your 3/6 tons of cocaine and drugs into the country was allowed because you could spot on a satellite, you know what I'm saying, a moving target on Mars, but you can't stop the drug shipment coming in. You can't stop the pedophilia and the child sex trafficking right across the border or even in Laredo, Texas. So you're full of shit then, just like you're full of shit now, and you know what time it is. In all the centers, for Migrant Study Report, the DHS, Department of Homeland Security, imagine that, that's such a nice name, they see it. They said fucking up America because all the leadership that Biden has put in there is clowns. Your Baphomet deep state worshippers has allowed 386,000 migrants to fly from foreign airports into unsuspecting cities across the country. These last 2 years via Advanced Travel Authorized Program, aka CHNV. Advanced hear the program? They gave it the initials. You know what I'm saying? Via Advanced Travel Authorization Program. That's the name of it. But he talking about he don't know if you have the power. This, that, the boy. You had that to do. You see, that was just boom, boom, shaka-laka, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, boom, boom, shaka-laka, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But the name of the program initials is CHNV. You know, see also. You know what I'm saying? It's done through the CBP One app and allows migrants to fly without even having to show photo ID. Let Americans try that without a passport. And many other different things. Maybe the secret agents that in our country that we don't know about, or the agents inside the agent, outside the agent, the agent that I never knew, and we could never find out exist, but you know, see until they show up and gotta bang our asses out. But at the same time, let you try that and see how far you get. You might have to show ID and get, you know what I'm saying, it's saving lives, you know, it's such life-saving, man, you know, and all that bullshit, and you got to get that. You know what I'm saying, the DHS refused to say exactly how many migrants have ended up in the Big Apple under this program, because the Big Apple is what? A demon democratic city. You know what I'm saying? So they need to wipe out the people who will be resentment of what they just did to them and resentment of what they have been doing for 47 years. So they figure they'll wipe your asses out and replace your ass, all your Republicans and gruntle ass niggas and gruntle ass white people up out the way. Pay attention to the Big Apple. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How many, you know what I'm saying, ended up in the Big Apple under the program. You know what I'm saying? The 33,000 figure is based only on direct flights. Oh, yeah. They get free flights, $450,000. They get a cell phone. They get credit cards. They get this, that. They get boom, back. They get that. They get boom, back. But what you get an income tax return that you gotta wait a whole fucking year for. You get a steamy. They barely even wanted to give you a steamy to where they bargain a steamy down to nothing at all. They raised the debt ceiling to shoot up inflation and the taxation. They even blew out the debt ceiling and talk about never closing it. So you know you're gonna be higher taxes. You know what I'm saying? Higher because you gotta pay something back. You know what I'm saying? So they ramrodding you straight up the shit street. But meanwhile, they get the free easy ride, they get the free easy this, they get the free easy that, and we never got that shit. Matter of fact, many of us even tried to get that and end up homeless, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? So we know full well the American people either got the V in them and acting stupid and not thinking straight, or was always thinking stupid and straight. Not all of us, many were sensible, but there's a vast variety of them that is completely gone. And the other set is just straight up Baphomet worshippers following the contract, whatever they do, chaotic, shitty ass mind. You could best believe if there was an apocalypse and people was out here, a lot of people would get murdered by other people because that's all on their fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? But the DHS refused to let us know this. Oh, yes, the Department of Homeland Security. You know what I'm saying? Because you could call them asylum seekers and you could call them all types of names on all types of shit and slide it through on the American people while the American people are getting ramrodded, pulled up, overload the system and all types of shit. So when you go there, you might not even be able to get help. And it might be like COVID-19. When you go to the hospital and see you're constipated, they're going to simply say, you got COVID. You go in there and break your leg, they're going to say, you got COVID. You go in there and crack a fart, they're going to say you got COVID. Oh, of course, creepy ass, book back, big Biden, boy ass. You know, also, you know what I'm saying, ultimately responsible for all the migrants that Abbott has sent here to the creepy ass president, the one who issued a series of executive orders in the first day of office that opened the border to asylum seekers flooding the country. See, that's why they use the word asylum seekers. I told you that before. We know the drill with that. A lot of us do. That's the word they use in order to flood the Democratic cities because they want to replace the voters in those cities because they lost. All that they saw that went on in the Democratic cities, they realized that Donald Trump whooped their fucking ass. So they had to cheat it. But also when they cheated, they realized that they're going to, even before they cheated, they had already realized that they're going to have to overrun these cities with these people because if they're going to win any elections, you know what I'm saying, against Donald Trump, they're going to have to do this now and in the future. You see what I'm saying? So it's all a plan in order to keep them in power, you know what I'm saying, while they destroy your American dream. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And who since added things like the C, and this is Creep Joe Biden, he added things like the CBP, you know what I'm saying, One App, and Advanced Travel Program to speed up and conceal the influx. Wow. Okay, Adams has hit Creep Joe Biden for not sending more cash to help cover the city estimated $12 billion bill for the migrants. $12 billion of the tax people paying dollar on the command of this clown ass motherfucker doing this bullshit to our country you call creepy motherfucking Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? For the migrants cost over three years, asking for faster work permits. Oh yeah, so you save them, and then later on their children come up and they'll vote Demon Democrat. They'll be back in power. You know what I'm saying? Doing the New World Order on your ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pass up the myth to asylum seekers, you know what I'm saying? And hint at having the feds better spread out the burden, but he refused to call out creepy Joe Biden for driving the whole mess at all. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that caused all that we've seen here. He wants to overrun you and replace you. You know what I'm saying? And nobody had to tell me that because I said that before I even heard other people saying it. And then other people come and say, oh yeah, he flooded the city because, you know, he wanted the votes for him later on. And the Democratic cities are running out of voters and they're murdering all their own voters. And, you know what I'm saying? And then they're going to replace some of these people and all that good old bullshit. To add insult to injury, the mayor proudly admit to voting for Creep Joe Biden in the president primary. It's funny. It's a funny way to ask a creature for flipping and flopping your situation. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely some what we call some straight up cornball off the wall bougie. You know what I'm saying? That they trying to run on us. This is some cornball off the wall that we see in here. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? He's doing everything now to weasel his way clean out of this situation. Clean out of this situation. This is all he's doing. He's what this is called, I guess, backpedaling. Now he wants to be, you know what I'm saying? He wants to start to backpedal the situation in all ways. You know what I'm saying? Now he wants to backpedal. But there is no backpedaling because we know well exactly what you did. We've seen what you did and what you are now doing to the people in general, that you don't give a flying fuck about this country you call the United States. The only thing you seem to care about, to me, is feeding your conglomerates and all your different nations and the NATO nations and all this billions of dollars in war, bonds, blood sucking and bloody murder all across our planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? So this is Point Blank saying, stay tight, stay right, and I'll be back in a flight. One.